Hey everybody, Batmerk here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Abductables books, Part 1 and Part 2, which is Reticulous. I backed the catch-up tier. I've had these books for a while. Again, I'm just getting to them, and yeah, it came with all this stuff. The first book, the second book, it came with these two cards, this awesome 6 a.m. sticker, and we got this blockheads cut out. You know, you get that with the X-Acto knife. You cut it out and fold it, and you get this cool little paper character. And yeah, I got these cool like Joe King and the abductee combo versus trading cards together. It's pretty cool, and I think that's Pat Maxton's art. He's a killer artist. Both these books are illustrated by Ibai Canales, which is he's done many books, Iron Sights and also Ace, just to name a couple. This book, I really didn't know what to expect from it. I just thought the concept sounded really cool. I had backed Michael Derrick's Grayscale book and did a review about that. I really love that book. Really cool vigilante book. If you guys can check out that review I did on that. So I wanted to see what else what other stuff he had to offer, and this one was cool, man. It's about this. We're gonna get a little bit of spoilery in here too. So it's about this abductee basically that wakes up on an alien spaceship like the Greys. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Greys, but they're the little gray aliens that humankind has been seeing throughout history. Some think that they're angels, some think that they're aliens, some think that they're children, like the black-eyed children or whatnot. But the way he deals with these characters in this universe is amazing. This book is fucking hilarious. It's a page turner. I love the art in here. It kind of reminds me of Frank Miller meets Mad. I've talked about Abai's art a lot, and it's always changing a little bit, but he's got his own style that really pops out, and I love it. And I think this is one of the OG like first Comicsgate books, if I'm not mistaken. The way that the aliens are communicating here, they do it telepathically, but they just talk like regular dudes, just like me or it's like a regular dude. You know what I mean? It starts out and basically like I think he's up. I think he's waking up. Nah, it's a little bit of tossing and turning. It's perfectly natural, even under sedation. You're just on edge because he's so this one's just so freaking big. Ha, nah, that's an understatement. This sucker's downright gargantuan. Glutes of steel too. Might have to bust out the heavy machinery to pry him open. So they're just talking like regular dudes, and he wakes up. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He grabs this one by the throat and just pops him. And yeah, man, this actually reminded me of that movie Fire in the Sky. Again, I did a little review with that, and then about the Travis Walton book. And he was on Joe Rogan, and he talked about how I don't know if I talked about this before, but he was on Joe Rogan. He talked about how when he woke up from during the basically experimentation, where they were going to probe him or whatnot, something like that allegedly, he got up and he hit him with the fucking an alien surgical tool and started knocking him out and killing him. So that reminded me of this, about Walton waking up and fucking these little Greys up. Yeah, man, digging that. Where am I? What am I? And they're just run, ah. He just doesn't know who the hell he is or what. Trying to figure out what it is. These guys are running. Look at that one. Keep your brawn, big boy. We've got the brains. One plasma field equalizer coming right. He just punches right through him, man. And then he picks up this gun and he just starts kicking ass, man. And he ends up going through the spaceship and having to deal with all these Greys. Eventually, the story takes a turn and you figure out what's going on. I don't want to spoil too much of that or what happens with that, but I will say this book is hilarious. What he did with the aliens and what he did with the boss, like the main one in control, I really thought it was hilarious, man. But I don't want to spoil it. I want to leave that little nugget for you just in case if the book does become available again, because to be honest, it's kind of hard to find right now. I love this back painting right here by Lashley. This guy gets down, man. I love his work. He did a piece for my homie. I forgot for the Orc book. I'm trying to think of the name right now. But man, it was I did a piece for it too. But really, really good artist. Definitely check him out he's on Twitter too. Lastly, I think that's his name. and we got this one right here, Reticulous. This is the sequel. So basically, you could see that this guy he's getting amped up. He's a little different. I love his purple and green schematic. He's got a little something going right there, so you don't really know what's going on. Maybe he's evolved, maybe not. But what we're dealing with in this story is, again, the same team, Michael Derrick and Ibai Canales, and it's full color. So this one has more of I don't know, man. It's just the story is more. It's bigger. It's really opens up. There's more time to breathe, and you get to see the more of the universe. And this guy's working with the aliens now. And this is the private. I forgot his name. I think his name's Alden or Allen or Alden. But yeah, man, he just blasts this guy. Someone need a an SOS. And he's working with the aliens in here, and basically within this story, there's this kind of like Nazi-inspired gray that's taking these aliens and he's de-evolving them into these primate-type characters. And the way Derek sets that up too, I don't want to spoil that either, but that was really cool, man. Like this book's a comedy, and so is the other one, but he's got some really cool like takes on the Greys and the universe and evolution, and oh man, it's really cool. There's really cool aliens in here he's got to go up against. I like it when he his dialogue is really funny. Like it's laugh out loud hilarious when you're reading it. Like this one, he's like kind of like a mini boss. He's like, "Fuck you! Did you receive that language, buddy? Squawk! Loud and clear, shitbird. You don't look very reptilian. What does that make you? The avian? Squawk! What does that make you? What does that make you? Fuck around and find out." Squawk. Yeah, and he's shooting his feathers at him. Love the action, just real quick. Kind of Kirby-esque a little bit too, man. He's got this probe at the end of his gun too, and I will say there's a lot of probing going on in these books. I want to leave that out too. Obviously in the title, you know what I mean. Your aim sucks. He turns that shit on. Yeah, suck on this. And I don't want to. I'll leave it right there. But there's some more action in here. It gets fucking real epic from this battle. We pick it up a little bit more later on in the end, and you come upon this villain, the Reptilian. I love this guy too, man. And again, how this doctor right here, he sets up his origin. He's kind of like Nazi scientist, sort of inspired, I would say, in the way he wrote the dialogue too. You gotta speak in that German accent. Was pretty what's the word? Gets you like immersive. It immersifies you into the story. Yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, man, good stuff, man. And then yeah, I'll just leave it from there. I give both of these books Two Horns Way Up. There's some sick art right there by Ink Spots, by this character, the abductee. I will say that both of these stories are standalones, and I could see either one of these like in a movie. That would be fucking awesome, like a comedy, maybe like Mike Judge meets, I don't know, the guy that did District 9, maybe something like that, Blomkamp. It's hard to say, but yeah, they could totally be made into films. This didn't need a sequel, but I wanted a sequel. It was so good and hilarious and standalone. It was fine. This is a sequel that it was awesome. Doesn't need one after this, but I want it to. It kind of reminded me, without giving too much away, of that show Primal. And I love what he's doing with the story. Totally original. This character, the abductee, is a really cool character. He looks like he's really fun to draw and write. And yeah, man, again, Two Horns Way Up. I can't wait till the next book. I hope these dudes get together and make another one, man. This is the campaign right here. If you guys just want to go and check it out and get some more stuff, there's a cool trailer on here that's really funny. There's a lot of people that actually worked on this too, did a lot of art. Yeah, like I was showing Ink Spots. He did some stuff. I think there's a piece by Donald DeLay in here too. That was really cool. Yeah, I got the 6 a.m. sticker, and yeah, man, yeah, really, really good stuff. Hilarious book. You don't get that many comedies that much, so it's fun to see. Yeah, there we go. That artist right there by Brendan McCarthy, and then you got the Donald DeLay piece. Fucking love that, man. So sick. so much energy. If you guys want, you could check out my book right here, Butch Cleaver. It's about this butcher that gets killed and he's brought back to life by a voodoo curse, and that curse gives him powers to control bone, and he's trying to basically find his killer and figure out his purpose now as he walks the earth as the dead bones. He has to go up against a crucible of lieutenants and face a little mini a little mini army of voodoofied zombie dolls. So some of that. And yeah, it's basically like if you're into Hammer horror, spaghetti westerns with a little Evil Dead thrown in, you might like this. And maybe a little bit of Gangs of New York. A lot of free goodies too on this campaign still. Trading cards and a couple bottle openers and lots of good stuff too. So if you guys want, check it out. And I was at the beer store today. I came upon this beer. It kind of reminded me of the Abductables. It had these androids, and androids are usually like alien robots and probing and whatnot, and they're kind of taking this dude's brain out and messing with it and experimenting on him, kind of like that. And this one's called Paranoid Android by Paperback Brewing. Yeah, man, this book was, again, this book was fucking awesome. I really loved it, and I loved Grayscale. I'm hoping he comes back and does a sequel to that too. This guy's a real talent. This Michael Derrick. I haven't seen him in a minute on the Twitters or whatnot. But yeah, this is a IPA. It's a hazy. It's a 7.2. So pretty good. Pretty smooth. Again, there's some badass artwork on here. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Give it 2 horns way up. And as always, folks, thanks for watching. If you like metal, you like movies, you like brewskis, you like comics, this is the place for you. You guys have a great week. Be bold, be brave, and remember, roll the bones to know you roll. Thanks, guys. Bye.